Uh, Good morning. Let us know about how the basis of a property, a taxpayer who got it as a gift to be fixed. That is, a taxpayer would have got it by purchasing or he would have got it as a gift. We would like to know as how the basis, that being the cost, will be fixed for the property the taxpayer got it as a gift from somebody else, that being the donor. So now that is what it is all we will be taking up for discussion. So gifted property basis. So when you just read out, you understand that the donor's basis would be the basis for the donee. The person who receives on a donation basis, that is who is receiving a gift, for him the basis of the donor can be taken up. The period of holding of the donor will also be counted for the purpose of knowing as whether the asset is a long-term or a short-term capital asset. That is what it is all about. But when the fair market value of such gifted property, generally we expect that to be greater than the donor's basis, because a property is likely to catch up with the inflation, and the fair market value is expected to be greater than the donor's basis. Donor would have got it long time back. The fair market value of that item would be greater. This is the general expectation. I am not ruling out the possibility that it could be the opposite also. Generally, the fair market value is expected to be greater than the donor's basis. Thereby, you can brand such property as appreciated property. What if the fair market value is lesser than the donor's basis? Then we will call that as depreciated property. So one need to understand that we are just calling it for convenience as appreciated property and depreciated property. Do not misunderstand that depreciated property would mean asset which was subjected to depreciation, and the appreciated property, do not get the impression that it was not subjected to depreciation at all. So based on the fair market value being greater than the donor's basis, we call it out as appreciated property. When the fair market value is less than the donor's basis, we call it out as depreciated property. Just a convenient way of calling. Do not assign any extra meaning for that. This is one important point. For the second one, when the donor's property, when we have taken it up as a gift, when the fair market value is less than the donor's basis, then the basis for that property when it is to be sold will be dependent on the selling price. Now, I would like to take up a case. So you can have combination 1 where I will put it like this way: A, B, C at the top, where I take up donor's basis, and we understand, I would like to take up here as fair market value, donor's basis, and the selling price, that is the gifted property when the taxpayer is selling. So now you understand fair market value is less than donor's basis, which is a depreciated property where the selling price is greater than the donor's basis. So the basis for the computation of gain will be donor's basis. Donor's basis. And the combination 2. This is basically need to be understood in a very clear-cut manner. There is a chance that the selling price might be even lesser than the fair market value, and the fair market value is lesser than the donor's basis. So if that be the case, what is going to be the basis? Basis will be fair market value and not donor's basis. Then combination 3, where I have fair market value the least, selling price falling in between the two, donors basis and fair market value. In this particular case, the basis would be selling price itself. So if you take up gain bar loss, here it is going to be gain because selling price is greater than donors basis, that being the base taken here. Let me repeat, selling price is the highest, tallest, and that is greater than donors basis, and that being the basis. In this case, it will result in gain. In the second case, selling price is even lesser than the fair market value, that being the basis, this will result in loss. Third scenario, where the selling price is between fair market value and donors basis, so selling price minus selling price will result in no gain, no loss. This is applicable only for depreciated property. How do we remember this? Depreciated property for which what is coming in B? B stands for basis. This is for depreciated property. Remember this template. You will automatically crack this without any problem under examination conditions. Okay. So this is what you have it in the next paragraph, where they say the basis will be dependent on the selling price. Is that clear? This combination will make your job very easy. So in case you have a doubt, so I would only tell that please redo this video, you will get it. You put the number and you will get it. Now I will put the number. Combination 1, A, B, C. Let us take up this as 100. This is $140 and this is 175. So basis would be 140 and the gain will be 35. 175 minus 140, you get 35. Combination 2, where the selling price is 62 and the fair market value is 100, donors basis being 140, 62 is the basis, 38 is the loss. Combination 3, this is 100, this is 117, this is 140, selling price had fallen between the fair market value and the donors basis, and in this particular case the basis will be 117 minus 117 is going to be 0. For that template I have just given in number. So with that definitely you will be in a position to understand there is going to be one problem in the main examination, at least one problem in the main examination to find out the basis. Okay, so that's all for this particular session, and hope you will enjoy it, and please just forward this to your friends. And here we do take it up in Sriram Coaching Point, not only for CPA but also for CMA and for CA. And we have the recorded classes, face-to-face class, and we provide the courseware, surgeons courseware we provide, because learning knowledge is one, and applying it under examination case is another thing. So that requires a lot of practice. So we do have MCQ and task-based simulation coming up there. So you do subscribe and you ensure, and we will ensure that you are successful in the main examination. But thing is that you should be committed for the education, not simply joining and leaving it. So join, have a good commitment, practice, and definitely you will clear. There is no force in this world that can pull you down. So your success is our mission, that is our objective. So please do join Sriram Coaching Point LNGQ and taste your success. And this is only a sample, and this way we will have a lot of videos also coming up in the social media. And please do contact us, and our website is www.sriramcoachingpoint.com, SREERAM coachingpoint.com. So my mobile number is 63 83228202. Thank you.